The meat and wine turned to lead in Jason's stomach.
What about the rest of these guests? I count at least 200. Half of them are new to me.
Antinius' yellow eyes gleamed.
All of them are suitors for Gaia's favor. All have claims and grievances against the gods or their pet heroes. That scoundrel over there is Hippias, former tyrant of Athens. He got disposed and sided with the Persians to attack his own countrymen. No mortals whatsoever. He'd do anything for power.
Thank you, called Hippias.
That rogue with a turkey leg in his mouth, Antinius continued. That's Hasdrubal of Carthage. He has a grudge to settle in Rome.
Said the Carthaginian.
And Michael Varus.
Jason choked.
Who? Over by the sand fountain.
Over by the sand fountain, the dark-haired guy in the purple shirt and legionnaire armor turned to face him. His outline was blurred, smoky, and indistinct, so Jason guessed he was some form of spirit. But the Legion tattoo on his forearm was clear enough. SPQR, the double-faced head of the god Janus, and 6 score marks for years of service. On his breastplate hung a badge of praetorship and the emblem of the 5th cohorts. Jason had never met Michael Varus. The infamous praetor had died in the 1980s. Still, Jason's skin crawled when he met Varus's gaze. Those sunken eyes seemed to bore right through Jason's disguise. Antinius waved dismissively.
He's a Roman demigod. Lost his legion's eagle in Alaska, was it? Doesn't matter. Gaia lets him hang around. He insists he has some insight in defeating Camp Jupiter. But you, Iros, you still haven't answered my question. Why should you be welcome among us?
Varus's dead eyes had unnerved Jason. He could feel the mist thinning around him, reacting to his uncertainty. Suddenly Annabeth appeared at Antinius' shoulder. More wine, my lord? Oops! She spilled the contents of a silver pitcher down the back of Antinius' neck.
Gah!
The ghoul arched his spine.
Foolish girl! Who let you back from Tartarus?
A titan, my lord. Annabeth dipped her head apologetically. I bring you some moist towelettes. Your arrow is dripping.
Be gone!
Annabeth caught Jason's eye. A silent message of support, and then she disappeared into the crowd. The ghoul wiped himself off, giving Jason a chance to collect his thoughts. He was Iros, a former messenger of the suitors. Why would he be here? Why would they accept him? He picked up the nearest steak knife and stabbed it into the table, making the ghosts around him jump.
Why would you welcome me?
Jason growled.
Because I'm still running messages, you stupid wretches. I've just come from the House of Hades to see what you're up to.
The last part was true, and it seemed to give Antonius pause. The ghoul glared at him, wine still dripping from the arrow shaft in his throat.
You expect me to believe Gaia sent you, a beggar, to check up on us?
Jason laughed.
I was among the last to leave Epirus before the doors of death were closed. I saw the chamber where Claudius stood guard under a domed ceiling tiled with tombstones. I walked the jeweled bone floors of the Necromentation.
That was also true. Around the table, ghosts shifted and muttered.
So, Antinius,
Jason jabbed a finger at the ghoul.
Maybe you should explain to me why you are worthy of Gaia's favor. All I see is a crowd of lazy, dawdling dead folk enjoying themselves and not helping the war effort. What should I tell the Earth Mother?
From the corner of his eye, Jason saw Piper flash him an approving smile. Then she returned her attention to a glowing purple dude who was trying to make her sit on his lap.